episode of Queen's Table on the Pageant Land. So I've got a lovely guest this evening. I've got the lovely Annabel. Hello, Annabel.
Hi.
So do you want to tell us what is your current title?
So yes, I am UKs National Miss County Durham. I'm looking forward to it so much. The final's in March.
I know it's coming up quick, isn't it? I cannot wait. I said to Faith last week, actually, I've got the week booked off work. So I'm really looking forward to that. I can't wait.
Amazing.
So thank you for coming on this evening. And anyone watching, obviously, tonight, if you do have questions for myself or Annabelle, please put your questions in the comments and then we can answer them. So, okay. So it's lovely to have you on. I tell you what, it's lovely doing this every week. I must admit, because it's a little bit of pageant land every Thursday night. Always nice to see a friendly face and always great to get to know them as well. But I mean, the whole point of this every week is you get to know the person and a little bit about them. So shall we ask some questions? So I understand that you've been working as a nurse during lockdown. So tell me a bit about this.
Yeah, so I work in elderly care, working in a nursing care home in the northeast. And yeah, the outbreak of COVID has affected us like it has affected everybody. We've had some really difficult days and some days which have been quite overwhelming, and then some days which have been uplifting and positive. And it's been a wave of emotions to get through to where we are today. I'm so proud of all my team. We all come together and we've all worked so hard to get where we are.
Oh, bless you. And I must admit, all of you, I've got so much respect for anyone that works in any sort of like key worker job. I mean, well, just got respect for anyone at the moment that's just surviving the whole sort of lockdown, because it's a battle for everyone in their own different ways. But you have absolutely smashed it. And well done. I mean, caring for other people. I mean, what's the sort of lowest point of this sort of working, in lockdown?
I think it's obviously losing people to COVID, which I think everybody's suffered in some way from. And it's having the lockdown restrictions where families haven't been able to visit, and that's been really hard, having to close our doors to people just to protect those most vulnerable. It has been really difficult, and the anxiety that staff have suffered, just having to cope with what's going on and being on the front line, being exposed to it. And I think it's protecting those you love and those you look after. It's been a mix of emotions all the way through.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at the end of the day, also, you've got to wear PPE. It's very tiring. You do long shifts. I mean, you're such a caring person. It just shows what a caring person you are. You're putting everyone first before yourself, really. You're looking after everyone. That's such a lovely quality to have. So what made you take this career? What made you want to get into this sort of caring job?
It wasn't my first career option. I did a degree in marketing management and sociology, and then I did my degree started at 18, and I didn't know where I wanted to be or what I wanted to do. And then so was my brother, who was 16 years younger than me, so it was a bit of an age gap. He was born and he has Down syndrome, and I think it just led me on a path towards learning disabilities. So I'm a registered nurse within learning disabilities, and I managed to expand my career to look after those with mental health conditions and those that are elderly.
Oh, that's amazing. I must admit, I've seen quite a few posts with you and your brother, and he is a little star, isn't he? He's an absolute little star. What's his name?
Apprentice.
Oh, hello, Apprentice. We say hello from Pageant Land, and it's lovely to see you. You are absolutely lovely. So hello from everybody at Pageant Land. So UK's National Miss is coming up, obviously, and it's getting very exciting. So what made you choose that particular system? What made you think, I really want to enter UK's National Miss?
I think, my first ever pageant was Galaxy last year. That's the first time I've ever entered a pageant, and I was just discovering basically what they were and what they were about. And then obviously through lockdown, Holly had created this pageant, and it's about celebrating the uniqueness of women and their individuality. It was no age limit, married, divorced, kids, no kids. It was open to absolutely everyone, and I thought, yeah, this is what I'm about. This is me.
Oh, that's fabulous. I mean, I must admit, last year on that Galaxy stage, that's where I met you actually, and
Yeah.
you completely smashed it. You were amazing. Just a little comment up from Faith Louise Gold. Hi, Faith. She's saying hello. Yeah, she said hi, Annabelle. So, yes, and Jessica's now said thank you so much for all that you're doing on the front line. So that's really lovely, because this sort of job that you do, honestly, it's just so caring. I mean, last year when everyone was clapping for the NHS and there was all the rainbows in the window and things like that was really nice. But I just can't even imagine. I mean, I work from home. I'm a key worker. I work from home. I can't imagine what it's like on the front line every single week. It's an incredible thing to do, and I admire you for that. So going back to UK's National Miss, how's your pageant preparation going?
Oh, well, it's had to change a lot through lockdown. I'm getting my outfits there. I had a stylist meeting with Danielle Latimer on Monday to go through a few outfit choices, and it just gets you going, doesn't it? It's so exciting.
Oh, that is, isn't it? Yeah, no, she's absolutely fabulous. She does that, doesn't she? And yeah, it's great. But it's great because outfits are a very big secret, aren't they? But you might sort of show your friends, like, oh, here you go. Look at this picture on my phone. This is my. But like a lot of people like to keep it till the last minute to get up on that stage, and they're like, oh, ta-da! So it's always really nice to try. But yeah, the pageant preparation has changed a lot, obviously. I mean, even
definitely.
myself, I mean, just trying, for me now, I'm even learning technology and all sorts of things, because a lot of obviously our appearances have changed to online. But there has been things that everyone's getting involved with and everyone's sticking together, and there's still that sort of sparkle of, pageant and floating around. So it is good. So so your pageant preparation's going well. So tell me, I understand you did a charity walk for Together 21.
Oh,
How
I did,
was that?
So it was back in October. So October is Down Syndrome Awareness Month. So I thought it was the ideal month to do it in. So we challenged ourselves to do 21 miles for Together 21. So we went to Lake Kielder, which is the biggest man-made lake in Northern Europe. We're not in the EU anymore. So I don't know where we stand.
That's awesome.
So we set. Go on.
Yeah, sorry. What is Together 21? What is it? What's the charity raise money for? Sorry, because I haven't heard of it before, so you'll have to tell me. Yeah.
No, So it's a local charity to me in the northeast, and it supports children from 0 to 17 years of age with learning key skills. We also go into schools, and we support the community and parents, and it's a really good charity for promoting positivity within Down syndrome and awareness. So so we raised £155 on the charity walk.
Yeah, well done. So how was the walk? How far did you have to walk? Did you have to walk quite a long way?
So we set off, and it was lovely, the sunshine. I was like, oh yeah, this is great. And then it started to drizzle, and I thought, oh, it's quite refreshing, walking. We kept going strong, and then the heavens opened, and it just poured, and it rained, and it so we ended up struggling through, and then we got lost and did another 8 miles on top of it.
Oh no. That's not just like a mile, 8 miles, Did you have an umbrella, or you sort of turned up soaked after another 8 miles? Fair play to you, but it sounds like such an important local charity. That sounds amazing. What a lovely charity to support as well, because it's local and obviously means a lot to you, especially with the job you do as well, especially because of your family. That's absolutely amazing. No, fair play to you. So what's your favourite pageant appearance to date? Would it have been that one, or have you got any other favourites you enjoyed?
Back in 2019, I did the Christie Fire Walk, and that was really good, just to challenge yourself to do it. It was down in Manchester, and I got to meet a few of the pageant girls there. And it's the sense of community when you go to all of these events that I think brings you together.
Oh, that's amazing. Because yeah, actually Lucy King's just said what's your favourite appearance you've ever done. But I just asked you that, but that's quite good. But I mean, you know, it's about community. Yeah, firewalk. Great minds think alike, Lucy. That's what it is. So with these firewalks, I actually did one last year as well.
Yeah.
And you know, how did you find it? Because it's really odd, isn't it? I was like kind of thinking, is this going to really hurt my feet? Or it was a freezing cold night on mine, and like I just remember getting past hot coals, going, yeah, I did it. And then I put my feet on the grass, my bare feet on the grass, and I stood in a slug. Now that was worse than walking over the fire. But how was yours?
I didn't stand in any slugs, so we were all right.
Yeah, that was very pleasant, to be honest. I just remember seeing my husband was like, please pass me the towel, I've got a slug on my toe. And he was a bit like, okay. I was like, I did it. So, and that was for a local hospice here called St Margaret's Hospice, and you know, that was for a local charity. But it's great you did the Christie one, because it's always nice when you go to like appearances and there is other girls and you're all doing the same thing together. You sort of egg each other on, get to meet them if you haven't met them before. And it's just a great part of pageantry, isn't it? You just, you know, it's all doing these amazing things with amazing people. So it's fabulous. So do you have any other hobbies you do apart from sort of pageants and things like that?
Don't have a lot of time. So
no, busy working.
Outside of work and pageantry, I've started, I think, going through the lockdown and obviously being on the front line, I had to look after myself a bit more and a bit of self-care. So I've started working with a personal trainer to get fit again, and just take that time out for yourself to do something, I think was really important.
Yeah, that's really good. Actually, our pageant and founder, Jessica Barkley, she has just been doing a 4-week program, actually. Yeah. So I don't know whether you've heard of that. That's been really, really good. Very, very kind of her as well. But I do think, especially in lockdown, I mean, I've struggled. I've been, with the help of Jessica and also running for the Samaritans this month, I have got myself moving at last, which is good. And I have got myself a pink fold-out exercise bike. I have that in the front room, so I can kind of sit here and watch RuPaul and cycle, so it's okay. But I do think it's really good if you do exercise, because it's great for your mental health. So, you know, it's very, very important. We've got a question from Kirsty Drakes, and she says, which round are you looking forward to the most at National Miss?
I think evening wear. I think it's just the most glamorous, and I just love the sparkles and everything else. I love to see all the girls in their gowns, and I just love it.
I tell you what, that's what's great. That's why I'm going there for the whole week. I'm just going to sit there and cheer everyone on and be like, oh, I love that outfit. I like that outfit. I like that outfit. It's great. It's really exciting seeing everyone's outfits, you know, fashion wear, swimwear. I must admit, I'm a big fan of evening gowns, because you know, you just feel like an absolute princess, don't you? And I think the only other, we're both in the Mrs. category, so we're both married, so you know what your wedding day's like. But it's sort of like, I feel like when you're choosing a dress for a pageant, it's kind of like choosing your wedding dress a little. So I don't know how you feel about it, but it's just nice, isn't it? You know, so I can have a million. Oh, there you are. I'll just put you up on the screen now. Your amazing wear at Galaxy last year. You looked absolutely stunning. You really did look stunning. It was fabulous. So you also told me before we did about a little pageant holiday that you got to sneak in last year.
Oh, yeah.
So tell me a bit about that.
So in September, we went to the Crown Camp. And that was in Leeds, and it was amazing. Obviously, Harriet Lane, the Crown coach, put it on, and we had a great weekend. To meet loads of girls from loads of different pageants and all ages, and bringing them all together to share their experiences, their platforms, their charities, and just to get to know each other, and then obviously practice our walks and things. I loved it. The pink night that we had, it was great fun, and
Yeah, pink night. Oh, there's a picture of you sitting outside the door. That's fab. Well, pink night was great, wasn't it? I remember having a little sort of, oh, look at that. I tell you what, where it was actually at was amazing.
It was.
Look at you glamming it up there. Oh, yay!
The Indra's back picture.
I remember walking past, and I think I was going back to the room, and I had to double take because I think it was you and Chaz in the bathroom, or one of you was still on a bath taking photos, and the other person's in the bathroom. I'm just like, what's going on there? But no, it was fabulous, wasn't it? Lovely time to spend with girls. It was just, proper little pageant holiday. I mean, I got to know you there properly. Actually, Chaz got to know Marcy, Rachel. We had a lovely group there, didn't we? And it was fabulous. And I must admit, I was quite sad when I left. I was like, I just want to stay here forever. And fair play to Jessica as well for actually making me exercise. Because I was up 8 o'clock in the morning doing workout with Jessica, and it was fabulous. So,
I only joined in the second morning for the sports, and I loved it. It got me back in. That's what motivated me to get back into exercise, and it was lovely.
Oh yeah, me too actually. So well done, Jessica. That was fabulous. It was really good because it just sort of motivated me to do it, and it was good, and it made me feel good, and it sort of got me moving again. So that was really good. So what I was going to say as well is in pageant world, do you have someone you look up to? So who's your biggest pageant inspiration? I mean, you've been doing pageants for your second year now, but what girls is sort of your biggest inspiration in pageantry?
So before I knew of the world of pageantry and everything that comes with it, what got me into Galaxy was within the Northeast, there's Kaylee Atkinson, who was Mrs. Galaxy UK 2019, and Rebecca Everson, who's Miss Galaxy Europe. And those were the two girls local to me that inspired me. They got me intrigued into what they did and what it was about, and that's what got me into Galaxy and got me here today.
I tell you what, those two girls are absolutely amazing. The pair of them are legends, I tell you. They're such great girls, aren't they? They are fabulous. So, hi, Felicia. How are you doing? Felicia's got a question for you. How have you been dealing with working during the pandemic and keeping your spirits up for your pageants?
I think you deal with things day to day, and I think even on the hardest days where you can become overwhelmed and quite emotional, I think that you just have to take that something positive from each day, and whether it's making a person smile, comforting a person that's unwell, or speaking to family to reassurance, I think you have to take something positive from each day and keep moving forward. I'm not going to lie, there has been hard days, but I think you just have to keep looking forward and to keep your spirits up. And then obviously pageant land and the pageant world it keeps you in touch with everything to do with pageants and the sense of community that comes from there, that you can reach out to friends that you've made along the way. I think that's what's important.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, you're an absolute legend, and definitely just you're a legend for your job you do, and you're just such a lovely person. Fair play to you. So Annabelle, it has been so lovely speaking with you this evening, and I cannot wait to see you in March. We'll have a proper catch up and everything like that. So me too. I just can't wait to get back in pageant land, and we'll all have fun. We've got a Facebook user, but I don't know his, just saying hi, beautiful girls. So whoever that is, say hello back. So thank you for everyone for sending those questions in this evening. So thank you, Annabelle, for talking to us. So next week on Queen's Table, we have another lovely guest. We have next week the lovely Katrina Hodge, Miss Great Britain finalist, and we're talking to her about her amazing story about being a soldier, running 874 miles in 90 days and coming back to compete after a 12-year break. So just the other thing is if you want to join the Facebook group, if you fancy doing an introduce yourself for Pageant Land, you can get featured. There's a pinned post on the Pageant Land Facebook group, and you can get featured on the introduce yourself, and we can see all about you. So that would Be amazing. So thank you ever so much for watching this evening for the next one of Queen's Table. It's actually the third one this year now. And we will see you again next Thursday at 7:30.